Hello everybody and welcome to this Scouting Report. I'm Dan Haiek here with Armchair Analyst Matt Doyle, and today we're previewing the Saturday night match between FC Dallas and the San Jose Earthquakes. Matt, both of these teams played in midweek, and for San Jose, that meant arguably their best attacking performance of the year, despite the fact that they didn't score any goals. They forced 7 saves out of Clint Irwin.
Many of them of the Jedi reflexes kind.
Yeah,
it was pretty
Irwin
impressive.
had an amazing game, and so I'm wondering if this midweek performance indicates that Raul Fernandez will be a busy man on Saturday.
I think it does. I think San Jose, something clicked with them in the build-up that just hadn't been there the first 2 months of the season. They were able to create chances, not just relying on crosses and long balls, which we've seen, I think, too much of from them this year. And they got good performances from a couple of central midfielders. First of all, Jean-Baptiste Pirazzi looked a lot more comfortable playing a little closer to the defense, more of a pure defensive midfielder than he's been usually throughout this year. And Kari Stevenson, blast from the past. He was so active up and down from end line to end line and touch line to touch line, and made a difference from them. They moved faster, they moved the ball faster, and when that happens, the Quakes generate a lot of chances.
Now, FC Dallas lost their midweek game against Seattle 2-1. And they actually threw out an interesting look out there, a 4-4-2, not something we've seen often from them this year. Blas Perez partnered with David Teixeira, and Blas Perez has actually had a lot of success in his games against the Earthquakes in the past, 3 goals and 1 assist in 3 appearances. Do you think they set up in the 4-4-2 once again to give him that partnership to continue the success against San Jose?
I don't know if you go with a 4-4-2 because it didn't really work against Seattle. I mean, Dallas was just on their back foot that entire game. We were talking before we taped this, and it felt like the Seattle comeback was inevitable in that one. Not just because the Sounders are playing well, but because Dallas looks so flimsy defensively and kind of thoughtless and idealist in possession without Mauro Diaz. So I think you go back to the 4-2-3-1, you add an extra central midfielder, you try to muck the game up there and slow San Jose down, don't let them get the ball to the flanks quickly, and then in attack, you got to rely on Fabian Castillo on that left-hand side, cutting in, hopefully getting behind Brandon Barklage, using his speed. We've seen the Quakes struggle against speedy attacking teams. I think that's the way to go in this one.
All right, we'll see how the short rest affects these two teams on Saturday. It kicks off at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can watch it on MLS Live.